lads? It's the Main Mistakes Podcast, back at it again with Ronan Dog.
Okay. Alex.
What?
We're
Ronan?
living in a pandemic.
We are, and
It's
I'm bored.
We're 5 minutes from Mad Max or The Walking Dead
5
or
minutes? I'd say like
Cloudy with a
minus
Chance of
5.
Meatballs.
Yeah, that was a scary apocalypse.
But we need to know, when the coronavirus eventually mutates and turns us into zombies, how would we do?
I'm curious too, Ronan. Like, I've got a shotgun to kill you with when you come around, but sure. Well, I will.
I forgot. Yeah, you've access to a gun, don't you?
Well, I don't have access. My dad has access. And he never lets me touch the gun.
I wonder why. Anyways, we're doing another quiz because I don't know. We suck at coming up with topics.
I was going to come up with a topic, but we're doing a quiz. Also, Ronan, do you want to notice something?
What?
We're on a schedule now.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't remember what day I uploaded the last episode, but I'll try and upload regularly.
We'll record every Saturday, and Ronan will, if Ronan decides to be productive or not.
Yeah.
But we're uploading more recently. Woo!
Yeah.
And
anyways,
I got in contact with Spotify, so I'm waiting for them. So hopefully soon I'll have the account back. Because I may have accidentally lost it by accident.
Cool.
Okay.
Anyways, so I've found a quiz and I'll leave it in the description for anyone who'd like to do it along with us. Alex, you've dropped something, as usual.
No, I'm not distracted. I'm taking this seriously, of course.
Professionalism.
Professional. Okay, how old am I?
So... Oh, we've started already.
How old am
are
I? Huh?
You were 13 to 17, I would guess.
Yeah, okay. What's my gender?
So was I.
What's my gender?
Male. How would gender affect it? Whatever.
Oh, I press female. Okay. This is a zombie apocalypse test.
Oh yeah, did we describe that? Yeah, we're this is a zombie apocalypse survival test.
I kind of just threw you. I was like, okay, run and go.
So, where do you live? A metropolitan area, suburbs, medium to large city, small to medium-sized town, rural area / country, or other?
I live in a rural. I'd say you'd be medium, wouldn't you?
Yeah, suburbs, kinda.
Yeah, I'm rural.
Yeah, definitely rural.
What type of home do you reside in?
Traditional house.
Traditional? Okay. What do you do for a living?
15. I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. Oh, wonk. I'm a skilled worker, mechanic, electrician, plumber, etc. I work in the healthcare or medical field. I'm in the military. I work in retail or sales. I work in law enforcement, security, or I'm a firefighter. I work in food service. I work in an office, all types. I'm an artist, musician, or entertainer. Something else that isn't listed here. I'm a jack of all trades, or I'm unemployed, or I have never had a job.
Never had.
I mean, we're 15. Yeah, I never had a job, I guess.
How would you rate your physical condition? Are you kidding? I exercise every day. I'm not a health nut, but I'm in pretty good shape. I could use a little work. I kind of let myself go. None of these answers really suit me. I'd say I'm not in excellent shape. I'm in pretty decent shape, I'd like to say.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm unfit as hell.
I'd think. Okay. Do you have any...
Oh,
sorry.
Do you have any vices or addictions? Don't worry, I won't tell anyone if you do. I'm a smoker. I like to drink a lot. I use a street drug at more than a recreational level. I'm a bit of a gambler, you could say. Or nope, not really. Something else not listed here.
Nope.
No, not really. Nothing. I'm clean.
Do you have any special needs or medication conditions? Yes, I have a serious disease. Yes, I have a mental or neurological disorder, learning disability, or something similar. Yes, I have a special dietary needs due to conditions such as food allergies, gluten intolerance. Yes, I have these conditions and regular treatment, but it's not life-threatening. Yes, I have a physical handicap or disability, yes, but there's something else that isn't described here. No, not really.
I mean, I have anxiety, I have asthma, and I'm not sure if it counts as a physical disability, because I have hypermobility in my hips, which sometimes can cause refractory pain in my knee,
Ooh.
but that's not really too big. And plus, I've been doing a lot of exercises to deal with it lately. So it's not that big of a problem, so I won't mark down physical handicap.
I'm a lucky boy, and I have nothing wrong with me besides my brain, which is a mess.
If you answered yes to anything in the previous question, do you regularly take medication or receive treatment that you need to function? Yes, but I could probably get by without my meds.
No, I don't have anything. Oh boy!
Next.
How would you describe your knowledge/level experience with medication/healthcare? Basics. I haven't had any kind of training, but I learned some fun things from watching TV. Average. I don't work in healthcare-related field, but I know some basics. I have at least one class of CPR/thing. Intermediate. I am employed in training healthcare. Advanced. I am a medical professional. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I know CPR, but I've never had a class in it.
Yeah, I haven't had a class, but I've actively searched out first aid stuff. So I'll go with average.
Yeah, because with the scouts, we weren't properly taught, but we taught the basics, like CPR.
Oh yeah, you're in scouts. You're gonna do way better than me at this.
I'm pretty shit scouts. If anyone ever met you,
How good would you say you were in the kitchen? Great. I spend a lot of time cooking and preparing meals in a home setting for myself, or family and friends. Great. I have an extensive experience with food preparation in an occupational setting. Very good. I'm pretty confident in the kitchen, and I know how to cook more than a few things. How do ramen noodles and Easy Mac count? Or I usually let others cook for me, but I'm sure I could get by.
I'm very good. I know how to cook. I'm not
Yeah, I'll go with very good. I've taken a few cooking classes.
I cook if my parents are out working. I'll just make dinner. I'll make us some spaghetti.
Yeah.
I know how.
I can make shepherd's pie.
I cook fish and the basics. Cook fish, cook chips, boil some rice. Okay, but if there was no kitchen, do you know how to start a fire? Yes. Yes, I know more than one way. Yes, in theory, but I've never tried it. Yes, but I need matches or lighter. What? Fire bad?
What? Fire bad?
Again, for me, you would assume I know 600 ways to make a fire from scouts, but I actually only know how to make fire just from my dumb mastery. So yeah, I'd say I would be yes more than one way, but I think I know 2 ways to start a fire.
Yeah, I'd say yes in theory, but I've never tried it. I've seen a lot of survival guides and stuff like that, but I haven't actually done it.
Well, do you know how flammable Vaseline is? Very.
Oh yeah, isn't it yeah, I guess that makes sense.
And I always have Carmex on me, so that'll be grand.
How about transportation? Getting from one place to another. We are teenagers, so I'll just read out. I can ride a bike, I do lots of walking, or I know how to swim. I do lots of walking, and I know how to swim.
Well, I can ride a bike, I can do walking, and I know how to swim. I was a very good swimmer. I am a very good swimmer.
I was practically born in the water. Fun fact, Ronan means selkie, which is an Irish myth, which is a seal that transforms into a person on land.
Ooh, that's very fun. And a fact.
Yeah.
You want to know? I was bored as crap one day because quarantine and stuff. And anyways, I was like, I don't know what my name means. And so my name traces back to Greek. And it was I'm not even going to pronounce it, but it was Alexia or something like that. And it means the defender of the people. So my full name is technically the defender of people of the O'Donovan clan, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's my full name, including middle name, is Ronan Liam Higgins. So I think I can't remember what it is specifically, but it's Liam means dominant, and Higgins means chieftain or something. So it's I'm the dominant chieftain of the Selkie.
Okay, so what about navigation, Ronan? How good are you at navigating? Huh?
Sorry, I was just taking a drink.
Don't tell me. Ah. Okay.
How good are you?
Okay, with me. Okay. If any of my scout lads are listening to this, they know how, I'm pretty G. But there was one time I climbed the wrong side of the mountain because I read the map wrong. There's one time, guys. They're so salty about it. Yeah, I climbed 90 degrees of a mountain, but sure, wasn't it more fun than the nice easy path? Yeah, I never get it. But, so I'm going to say pretty good. I'm going to go middle. I have a natural sense of the direction.
I'm not good with maps or compasses.
I'm gonna go not
Yeah,
bad.
I'm not good with maps or compasses, but I don't get lost often. I'm good at retracing my steps. So we'll go with. Let's go with the great if I have a GPS system. So just bad, I assume. How would you rate your endurance? Great. I can go the distance. I may not look tough, but I can take a lot of abuse. So I guess I'm not really sure. I prefer not to endure things if possible.
It depends what we're doing. I'd say I may not look tough, but I can take a lot of abuse. I'd say that.
Yeah, I'll go with so.
Okay.
I'm not good at running.
Have you ever had training combat or self-defense techniques?
I have. I have done a taekwondo.
What's the options? Yes, I've had some level of job-related training in combat. Yes, I've had some training in combat or self-defense, but not related to a job. Okay, that's me. Yes, I had some basics I learned myself, not particularly. Yeah, I do jiu-jitsu, so that's me. But I've been doing it for
Yeah.
When did I start jiu-jitsu? December, November? No, I think December, November. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I did taekwondo, and I have some interest in grappling. I've never learned it, but I like I've seen some techniques and I've copied them.
Jiu-jitsu.
I'm a middle child, so.
Jiu-jitsu translates to the gentle art, I'm pretty sure. And nothing about jiu-jitsu is gentle. It's all about the flow, apparently. It doesn't matter how strong you are, but it's about the flow. But the flow is equaling to breaking someone's several limbs. So it's very nasty.
Isn't it also known as the art of the 8 limbs, 2 knees and 2 elbows?
I've never heard that.
Or am I getting that mixed up with something?
I don't think so. I never heard that. I could be wrong. But, yeah. It's very mean sport.
Have you ever been in a fight or physical altercation? I mean, I'm a middle child. I've done a lot of play fighting, but...
I mean, no, I wouldn't say. No, usually I try to avoid physical confrontations. Words before fight.
I'd say it's happened.
Have you ever
fired a gun?
No, I've never handled one. No, but I've handled a gun and understand how it works. Yes, I have a few times just for fun. And yes, many times.
I've never even seen a gun.
Are you not? What?
No. I'm the whitest, most Irish country or city kid in Ireland. I've never seen a gun.
I have felt one real. I have held one real gun, and I've held and tried to shoot 2. What are they called? They're not disassembled. Disengaged guns.
Okay.
My great grandfather's handgun, and my grandfather's shotgun, and my dad's shotgun. So, but I've handled a gun.
Okay. Do you actually own a gun? No, I don't.
BB gun. I have one for protection. I don't have one, but my dad does. I'm sure I can borrow it in case of zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, can I have a question? The dead are walking, so can I borrow that Winchester over there?
How many blunt objects do you have in the following items in your home? baseball bat, golf clubs, crowbar, sledgehammer, mallet, large hammer, shovel, other, none that I can think of.
I have golf clubs up in my shed. I have a lot of hammers in my shed. I have a shovel, and there's a bunch of stuff. I have I have a pitchfork in my shed.
Okay, so I have a baseball bat, I have a crowbar, I have a sledgehammer, I have a shovel, and I have other, including a hatchet, a chainsaw, I also got, what are they called? I've got like a metal spike. It's for like, loosening poles for fences. Do you want those? Just a large metal spike, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, actually, I think, my dad used to have a sword collection, but when he died, we gave it to a friend of his.
Yeah.
So if I just find that friend, I could be the Michonne of the apocalypse.
Like across the world.
No, he's somewhere in the country, so it'd actually be fine. He also
Somewhere.
has chickens.
Oh, I don't like chicken. We had them for a couple of years. Nasty old gits.
What about sharp and pointy things? I've got a good set of knives in the kitchen. I have a hunting knife or something similar. I have an axe or a hatchet. I have a machete, scythe, or a sickle. I have a sword, or none that I can think of.
Okay.
I've got a good set of knives.
I've got a hunting knife. I've got an axe or a hatchet. Machete, side. I have a side. Or no, sorry, sickle. I don't have a sword, and none. You have a small arsenal, maybe, but can you improvise? Sure, I think I can lots of things. I'm sure I can make do. I don't. I'd probably rather hide and escape as fighting as possible. I think I can make do.
I'm definite I could make a lot. I'm good at improvising. As someone who plays D&D, one of my favorite things to do is get wild with my ideas. So.
Well, yeah, no. In
train
a
me
creative scenario like D&D, I'd be very creative. But practical sense, like, I guess like I have some spare chicken fences from where we had chickens. I can tie that around the baseball bat.
Did you know you can make smoke bombs using stump remover and sugar?
What? Must do.
So essentially, in stump remover, in a lot of them, it's almost pure potassium nitrate. So if you cook that with sugar for a certain amount of time, and you light that, it creates a lot of smoke. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, we're not lawyers. Don't try that at home.
Ooh. Okay. Speaking of hiding, Ronan, how good are you at it?
Oh, if I just have my stump remover and my sugar.
Yeah, just as they're talking about smoke bombs.
I haven't hidden in ages.
You just play
I'll
hide
go with
a lot.
average.
I don't know, but if I was in real danger, I'm sure I could think of a place to hide.
Like, because of my hypermobility, I can fit into a lot of small spaces. Because I can essentially fold up. It's like, you've probably seen me sitting on the floor where I like cross my legs like a genie. Like I that's just how I sat since I was a baby.
That's cool. I'm not flexible whatsoever. I'm a ton of bricks.
Could you climb if you need to? Oh yeah, I'm like Spider Monkey. Yeah, if you're talking stairs or ladders. Or are you kidding? I'm afraid of heights.
I could climb like Spider Monkey.
I am actually afraid of heights.
Like, I'm not the world's best climber, but I can climb. What do you do when you're faced with difficult tasks, Ronan? Try for a while, but eventually give up in frustration and try some other ways to accomplish what I need to do. Take a break from it, calm down, think of a way, think a while before trying again. God, my English is good. Just keep at it, eventually I'll succeed. I'll do my best, but I can get help from someone else when I need. Give up. If I can't do it, I just can't do it. I think think. I'm going with think. I would think about my difficult situation.
Yeah, I'm the same. I usually need to take a step back, take a breather, and come up with a new solution. How do you rate your diet and nutrition? Excellent, pretty good, okay, could be better, or I don't know.
Well, The excellence says I'm a strict vegan, vegetarian, and or I only eat organic or natural food. I do my best to eat
Vegan
well.
vegetarian isn't that's vegan vegetarian isn't the best diet for survival.
But I do my best. Well, no, grass, Ronan. I do my best to eat well, but I'm on a special diet. I mean, like, I'm pescatarian, but I'm guessing I'm just going to go with the excellent. Because I'm excellent.
Yeah, but it's like, have you seen, like, a lot of protein comes from meat, so vegan, vegetarian wouldn't really, whatever. I'll go with okay, because I've been eating healthier, but I'm not, I still eat a lot of junk food.
Do you have any special skills, Ronan? Are you good at building? Do you know how to hunt or fish? Are you a natural leader, good with people? Are you good at organizing / resource management? Do you have experience with gardening and or farming? None of the above, Ronan, or something not listed here.
I can kind of fish. I went fishing before with my dad. That was a while ago, but I know kind of the basics. Also, spearfishing is always an option. I'm good at organizing stuff and resource management because that's mainly what I do. And I'm good at presentations, so I'll go with natural leader. Maybe that might be a bit presumptuous, but
well, I know how fish or hunt if needed because the uncle I mentioned last episode, he has a small boat and he goes out on it with me and my dad. I'd say I'm a natural leader. I'm pretty charismatic, not going to lie. And my dad loves to fix things, so I just kind of picked that up from him. But I don't like delve into it. But I could fix things if needed.
Yeah, my brother is better at the practical stuff. How do you usually spend your free time? Read, watch TV, listen to music, go online, stuff like that. Video games with 2 exclamation marks.
Ooh.
DIY or craft hobbies like sewing, knitting, making things, etc. I'm usually hanging out with friends, just doing whatever, or texting, talking on the phone with them. Artsy hobbies like painting or photography. All of the above. I have a lot of interests. None of the above, or something else not listed here. Or free time, I'm way too busy working or studying.
That's hard. I dabble in a couple, but I'd say the main ones is read, watch TV, listen to music, go online.
I'll go with... yeah, read, watch TV, listen to music.
The great outdoors.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Great outdoors, Ronan. Love it. Camping, hiking, rafting, or just being outside is some of my favorite activities. Love it. The peaceful of being in nature away from craziness really refreshes me. Neutral. I don't spend that much time outside or whatever reason. Not a fan of the bugs, dirt, electricity, and basic conveniences. Yuck. Hate it. It's so boring, isolated, middle of nowhere, and nothing to do. Love outdoors. We love the outdoors, Ronan.
I'll go with neutral. I've never been really camping, but I don't really hate the concept.
I've got to bring you camping.
Yeah. Do you know what? No. I lie. I slept in a tent on my friend's front garden once.
Okay. No, I call camping, but sure.
Yeah. You've been walking alone for what seems like days and have not seen a single living soul. Finally, you spot a group of perhaps a dozen survivors in the distance. What do? Directly observe them from a distance before deciding how to proceed. Start running towards them, waving your arms and shouting, "Hello!"
That's how you get shot.
Walk up to them and introduce yourself. Sneak up and kill them all. After all, they might have some useful supplies. I'm sorry if you can hear that motorbike back there. None of the above or something else not described here.
Well, like, if you start running, if say you, Ronan, if you started running towards me shouting hello, I would stop you so I don't cause the zombies to notice the noise. So, like, I'd discreetly observe them. What did you do, Ronan?
Yeah, I guess that would be the best option. But then again, if you get caught, it's going to be real suspicious.
You good, Ronan?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, okay. You come across a...
No, go on.
You You come across a group of people who are in the middle of a heated argument over some looted food and supplies. One guy is very aggressive, asserting that most of the items should be got since he helped survive the trip and carried most of the looted building. Other people, family of 3, want to do 50-50 between themselves and the other guy. Things are getting ugly when you show up. The family pleads for your help. What do? Offer to help, but grab as much as food and run like hell? Kill them all, take all of what, every man for himself. Turn aggressive to a guy with unthinkable pain and suffering unless he gives all the food to the family. Try and reason with the aggressive guy. Just kill the aggressive guy, he seems dangerous. Politely say that's none of your business and walk away. None of the above, or something else not described. Okay. So...
I mean, I try to reason with him.
Well...
The family need it more.
Okay, let's think of it. Let's think of it this way, right? There's probably a month into
I
this
swear to God, if you say communism...
I mean, like,
next time I bring this back to communism.
Okay. Really, Stalin did nothing wrong. Okay. What I would do, personally, an aggressive person, again, is causing a lot of noise by shouting. And the aggressive person is clearly on a loose wire, and he has guns to a family. Well, we assume he has guns, or a knife. So, I would actually kill the aggressive guy. He seems dangerous and doubt you could reason with him. And yeah, he would just kill the kids, like, we're being responsible here.
But then wouldn't that make you the aggressive guy?
Due to government... No. I'd say... Okay. I guess I'd try to reason with him, but, like, there's no reasoning with a madman. So I would kill him.
Yeah, but there's nothing saying he's mad, it's just saying that he's a capitalist.
Yeah, exactly. That makes him a madman.
Sure, okay. Agree to disagree.
Okay. Next question.
You've obtained a fair amount of supplies from an abandoned store, including some much needed food and medicine. On the way back to your home, you stop by a group of survivors who demand that you give them everything you're carrying or they'll kill you. What do? Say that you have the food, then you whip out your weapon to attack as soon as you set down your bag of supplies. You're not giving up your stuff without a fight. Threaten them right back. There aren't that many of them, and you're pretty sure you can take them on if the situation escalates. Tell them they can have the supplies as long as they leave you alone. Scream that there are zombies right behind them and then make a run for it while they're distracted. Offer to share the supplies with them. Yell for help, hoping someone will come to your rescue, or none of the above, or something else not described here.
I would do the first one. Say they can have the food, then whip out the weapon.
I mean, they could have just asked. I would have shared anyway.
No.
Offer to share the supplies with
My
them.
food. How's your tolerance for blood/gore, violence, or death? Can't stand and decide. I'm fairly disincentive. I've seen a lot of
Desensitized.
lot in my line of work. I can take it. I watch a lot of movies and play video games. I usually try not to look. I don't know, but I think I'd be able to handle anything. I don't tolerate violence in any form. I can take it.
Yeah, I can take it.
God, these questions are so long. Oh God.
Okay, I'll put on my voice acting voice. You have a fairly large laceration on your arm. You think you got it when you were squeezing through a hiding space a couple of days ago, but you're not sure what you got cut with. Sorry. You were unable to stop the bleeding at the time using a piece of your shirt, and you didn't think it needed stitches, but now the cut is very sore, swollen, and itchy. The entire area around your cut is hot and red. You decide to check out an empty pharmacy and see what you can find. The following are items you find in the pharmacy that are not damaged and can be assumed safe to use. Which ones do you take with you to treat the wound? Oh, okay, that's a lot.
Sterilized gauze dressing. So dressing. Bottle label, iodine. A bottle of pills. A tube of labeled... Okay, I'm not even going to pronounce that word, so another pill. Bottle of pills, tube of... By the way, these pills say stuff, but they're big fancy words. A box of large adhesive bandages. Of the above, try them all. Something's bound to help. Just the bandages, I'm not sure what the other things, and they might be harmful. I'd go with sterilized dressing because it's clean and it's just dressing. If you put enough,
you can take multiple stuff.
Oh. Probably take the dressing and see, I don't know what these things do. I might get them mixed up. Okay, anything 20 milligrams is bound to be extremely strong, and that could be dangerous. So, I'd say
As
the
far
box
as
of
I-
bandages as well.
Okay. Now we're not allowed to change our answer based on information given by the other person. But I'll go with the sterilised gauze, because that's always good. The large adhesive bandages, that always helps. The iodine, because that disinfects cuts. Acetaminophen is a painkiller, if I'm correct. And bacitracin also disinfects the wound.
That's
and it
just
seems
not fair.
infected from the description. So, I think so. I might be wrong about that.
Ronan just poisoned himself.
You're in a basement looking for
It
supplies.
obviously,
Suddenly,
well, the balls would say if they're poison. I was like, oh, this is a painkiller. Oh, this one kills people.
well, I mean, if they're only labelled without instructions, that implies they're prescription, and you would get instructions from your doctor.
Okay, fine.
You're in a basement looking for supplies. Suddenly, zombies start breaking in the door at the top of the stairs. You don't know how many there are, but it sounds like more than just a couple. You quickly scan the room for something to defend yourself with. You see a long metal pipe, some old chairs, an old hunting rifle and a box of ammo, a chainsaw and an old gas can. For the purpose of this question, you can safely assume all the weapons are in working condition. What do? Grab the gun and position yourself in the corner furthest from the stairs. Grab the pipe and get into a strategic position near the bottom of the steps. Hopefully you can stun them when they come down and escape up the steps. Grab the chainsaw and gas can, fire it up and get ready to dismember some zombies. Hide near the steps as best you can, planning to wait until they've all come down in the steps and make a run for it. Try to barricade the door with some of the chairs. Hopefully it will buy you enough time to think of a good hiding place or come up with another plan. Or none of the above or something not described here.
Grab the gun. You don't want okay, my reason for this is the pipe and the chainsaw are too close to the zombies. You want to be as far away as physically possible from them. Hiding near the stairs and the barricade is just not going to work. The zombies have a heightened smell. So the gun's the best possible thing.
I mean, like, we don't know how these zombies work, so we'll assume under the assumption that in the situation, we don't know how the zombies work as well, so we're just making a guess based on information we don't have.
Well, in most zombie things, they usually have a heightened sense. Like, no matter if they're the fast or slow ones, they usually have a heightened sense.
Do they?
Yeah.
I mean...
Like, how else do you think they smell the people?
I guess...
I'm just going to assume they have a heightened sense.
I mean, I wouldn't just hide, I'd also grab one of the weapons to defend myself.
Yeah, but you don't want to be too close.
I'll go with hide near the steps and wait until they've all come down and make a break for it. But I would bring a weapon with me because I'm not dumb. It's your turn.
From the vantage point of your hiding spot, you see zombies surrounding an overturned car. You hear someone screaming in terror inside the car. There's no one else around. You can count at least a dozen zombies there, but there might be more. What do? You grab whatever weapons you have and do whatever you can to save. You try and create a distraction to distract the zombies away from the car. You cover your ears, hopefully, and wait. Hopefully it'll be over soon. You see the opportunity to take your advantages with the zombies distracted. You'll be able to sneak past and get to your destination much easier. None of the above. Okay. I'm going to use this opportunity and take advantage of it, because, like, if... My reasoning with this, if this person is in trouble, that usually means she'll be in trouble. She'll just be more hassle than... Do you get me? Like, she'll be more hassle than it's worth. Because she'll just always be getting in trouble because she can clearly not manage herself. Or he, sorry. Wait,
yeah, but that never... It never implies that she has to follow you. You can just say, hey, I saved your life. Can I have a car?
Yeah, but, like, also, you're just saving someone worthless. Like, they have no purpose.
What if he's married to Negan from The Walking Dead?
Well, then, I don't care, because I don't watch The Walking Dead.
Okay, what if they're married to Arnold Schwarzenegger and you didn't know? And you find Arnold Schwarzenegger and he's like, "Have you seen my wife? They were in the car and
I'm just
I
saying
heard
he's
zombies."
So you
You're
should have
gonna
been with
tell
them.
Arnold Schwarzenegger that you watched his wife die and didn't do anything?
No, I'm telling him I heard screaming off in the distance. I didn't check it out.
Okay, that's fair. But what if he's like, "I saw you coming through that path"?
Yeah, I'd say, then why did you ask me and put a bullet in between his brain? Because he's an old terror.
You
he's
would
an old...
shoot Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, I would shoot if he's threatening me. It's me or him, and I'm choosing me, thank you.
Yeah, but it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Knowing he will catch the
Okay.
bullet and throw it back at you.
He's like, what age is he? He's like 60 odd now. He's not going to catch
Have you
a
not
bullet.
seen the video of him like getting drop kicked at a show and he didn't even flinch?
I don't care. I don't care how much push-ups you can do or how much drop kicks you can handle. A bullet's a bullet, Ronan.
I know, but like, yeah, whatever. I'd make a distraction, cause
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you're
know.
also endangering yourself. You're the number one in this world.
yeah, but like,
Stop being noble,
what
Ronan.
if I get? Yeah, but what if they have something? Even if you don't care about the person themselves, they could have something that could help you.
That's a chance that the reward risk factor of that is the risk outweighs the reward. So like, no thanks.
Okay, here's an idea. So, okay, so you're saying if someone can't survive by themselves, they're not worth bringing with you, right?
Yeah.
What if it's Stephen Hawking?
He's already dead, Ronan.
I know, but okay, he's. We'll say we've gone back a few years and he's alive.
Okay.
Would you save Stephen Hawking? Because he's Stephen Hawking.
I mean, like,
wheelchair. He's still wheelchair
man's a
bound.
genius.
Yeah.
Man's an absolute genius. But he's also written down everything he's ever said. So, like... And plus, like, you're making me seem a bad guy here. No, I would not save Stephen Hawking.
No, I
He'd
just
be a liability.
want to make it interesting.
He'd be a liability. Also, how
Okay,
did he get into a car if he's... Okay.
I don't know.
So finally, Ronan, yeah, I've spent amount of time thinking about what you would do in case of zombies. Finally, have you spent any amount of time thinking what you'd do in case of zombies? All the time? My friends and I joke about it, not seriously. Thought has crossed my mind. Get real, nothing like this would happen.
I mean, I don't have any like. I don't have like a bug out bag or anything, but I have thought about what I'd do, like
Yeah.
where I'd go.
Yeah,
So we'll go with all the
thought
time, I
of-
guess.
thought has crossed my mind. Ooh,
Will you survive? Ooh, drum roll. 62.9%.
74.2.
Damn it.
I'll outlive Ronan. I'll outlive Ronan.
Wait, what did you get?
74.2.
So 74.2. If we join together, 74.2 plus 62.9 means we get over 100%, which
Ah.
means we'll survive until society is reformed.
That's not how it works.
It's definitely how it works.
Okay, Ronan. So that was interesting. That was fairly interesting.
Yeah, that was fun.
I'm better than average. I'll probably survive than you. I'll probably be eating you soon, Ronan.
We're nearly 40 minutes in already. Okay, we got 20 minutes
Yeah,
to go.
we've got some time to kill. Alright, Ronan. Do you want to hear the most controversial thing, which I didn't think would be controversial whatsoever?
Yes, go ahead, say this very controversial thing on our public podcast.
The
Please, go
junior
on,
cert,
ruin our
Ronan.
lives.
The junior cert.
Oh, yes! Yes, I forgot about that. The junior cert is delayed / cancelled.
It's cancelled. It's cancelled, for fuck's sake, Ronan.
It's been replaced.
With a 40-minute test that It's like an informal 40-minute test, so it won't even matter. I'd say I'd give
Yeah.
a 50 chance they'll just use our pre-results.
Maybe.
But
God.
apparently a load of sixters are pissed about leaving cert being postponed.
Yeah, because they already took all their Adderall to study.
Yeah. But to be fair, they have to do the entire summer without it. Well, without
I
this one.
guess.
That sucks.
Whew.
That
It
sucks.
is so warm right now.
Rip.
I'm under a blanket to make the audio better, but it was already roasting outside, so I'm melting right now. So if my brain function isn't working too well.
Yeah, my audio last episode was so bad. I looked at it and I was like, oh no, that's not good. Hopefully it's better this time, and if not, I'll do what Ronan will do and do audio in a blanket. In sweltering summer.
Again, I think we mentioned this before on the podcast, but like, the dream right now for the podcast is for us to be able to afford an office where we can record.
Has to be pretty
Like,
expensive. I mean, like,
I know, but like, imagine just buying a place in the city where we can just go in, do our work, hang out, record, and then just swag out.
oh wait, no, I need this. Yeah, that would be pretty cool, not going to lie, but like, pretty expensive for our pen viewers.
Yeah,
I tell you, we
but
need
I mean, like, I'll put it on my Christmas list. It'll be fine.
Santa will get it for me.
Yeah.
Did they decide if the Easter Bunny's an essential service or not? Can't remember.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot Easter is happening.
Mm.
I'm gonna sound like a bad Christian boy, but when is Easter?
Oh.
Tomorrow.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
Cool.
Oh no. Oh no.
What?
You know the history homework?
Yeah?
Yeah, wait, have you done it yet?
No.
Okay, well, I just looked up because I'm going to do some history homework after this. And, do you want to see a comment that our teacher put on the 1st of April, Ronan? Right now, it's 11.
What?
I expected this handed up in the class this morning. Please complete ASAP.
He assigned it for the 15th of April and he wanted it done the day he put up. What?
He is the worst teacher with technology.
What? Huh?
No, I'm not kidding. Go onto your Google Classroom and see it.
Oh, no.
I'll be fine.
What the hell?
I know, he's so dumb with technology. It's actually so stupid with technology. He tried to Kahoot and none of us knew what we're... Like, he wasn't showing the answers or anything. So, he posted this on a Tuesday, and then the Wednesday morning he said, I expected this handed up for class this morning.
He set it for 15 days after he wanted it done.
That?
It was like 3 questions and I was like, oh cool, I'll just do that later because I'm busy right now. And I was like, okay.
That's like some teachers, man, just some teachers just it's me. Like, okay, have you noticed this with school? In first year, the sound teachers now are like the annoying teachers because they don't actually teach you. And now the mean teachers are like the teachers who actually get the coursework done.
Yeah. It's...
so dumb. Wish we had a better teacher.
We keep getting onto the topic of school on this podcast.
That's
because
because
we're
we're...
trying to run.
Okay,
you changed your Discord profile picture to an anime girl. Tell us about that.
long story, I'd rather not get into it. Okay. So, as I was in quarantine, do you know CGP Grey, Ronan?
Yes, I do.
Do you know his teams, Ronan?
His themes or his teams?
His teams. Go.
No, I don't know his. What kind of teams does he have?
So instead of New Year's resolutions, Ronan, he has a year of something. It's a team.
Oh, yes, I remember.
And this year, I decided to hop on the bandwagon, and I chose an easy one: team of reading.
Okay.
So
how does? Go on.
So a team, Ronan, is so it's a team of reading. So it's not a direct goal, but it guides me in the
vague direction.
Vague direction, yeah. So my team of reading. So I've only actually read a couple of books because I consider team of reading like looking into stuff and fun stuff. But as I was in quarantine, I'd say I'd bust out the books. And I have been reading Alice Taylor's The Woman of the House.
Okay.
It is about an Irish family having a feud with another Irish family, and they're in a rural Ireland in the 1930s. I would highly recommend this.
Yeah, how does this relate to having an anime girl for your profile picture?
You know what? So my uncle Billy, right? Or my uncle Tilly, right? My good old Uncle Tilly. He was throwing out a bunch of stuff, or she, or goddammit. She was throwing out a lot of stuff, right? And anyways, he found this old Spanish guitar. And he said to me, or he said to my dad, I might say, "Hey, I know your son likes the music. Does he want this guitar?" My dad said, "Yup, and I'll also take our grandfather's clock." And so anyways, I had it sitting, the thing just gathering dust, never thought of it. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do you up. So I now have a new guitar. That cost me actually a bit cheaper than an actual Spanish guitar, surprisingly. It was fairly cheap. So I had to paint the thing, I had to refurbish the thing, and I had to get new strings, I had to get new tuning pegs. It was just fun. It took me like 2 solid days. That was cute.
I think I see where this is going, but does this have anything to do with your... Does this have anything to do with your Discord profile picture?
No, this has nothing to do.
Ah, yes, I see. Okay.
Yeah, no, so yeah, do you want to hear my life story, Ronan?
Yeah, sure. Well, so, out of the womb, what's the first thing you said?
Do you want to know? Okay, all it was, I'm pretty sure like it was like Dada or something.
I guarantee it was the Seinfeld theme.
I've actually never watched Seinfeld.
Because you are Seinfeld, of course you never watched it.
God damn it, Ronan, nothing. I prefer Friends and Seinfeld. No one
Yeah,
told
that's fair.
me that was gonna be this way. Oh, it was
That's
terribly
gonna
off
sound great on the recording.
That was so bad off sync. What was I saying? So yeah, one of the like apparently things I did was this is the earliest thing I was told that I did. My dad was changing the nappies, my nappy, like 2, 3, 4 days afterwards. I was born.
Alright.
Anyways, he thought I was finished, and he started to undo the nappy as you do. And apparently, I peed straight into his eye.
Oh, God.
And well, I remember the first time I was told that story, and I just died of laughter.
Oh, that's... Hoo-wee, hate that.
It's beautiful, honestly.
Oh, God. Anyways, so, we've gone from baby to... I don't know. This joke got old really quickly. I've been playing a lot of video games recently because I'm in quarantine.
Oh yeah.
I've been playing a lot of Persona 5.
Ooh, tell me. Tell me more.
Okay, so do you know what the Persona franchise is?
No clue.
Okay, if anyone doesn't care about nerdy stuff, you should probably leave now because it'll take up the rest of the podcast. So, once upon a time, there was a RPG company known as Atlas, and they made a series called the Shin Megami Tensei series. It featured anime characters befriending ghosts and demons from several cultures
This sounds like a hentai
to fight
book.
other ones. And then they turned it in. What did you say? Okay. Then it became a spin-off series known as the Persona series, which its only common trend is it features teenagers exploring a supernatural world, and that's pretty much the only common trend between them.
Okay.
Also because usually you can, people mostly play it because you can date the characters.
Okay.
That's
it.
pretty much, yeah, RPG, and you can date the characters.
Do you know, as a wise consumer that never impulse buys, Ronan, I broke that rule. Do you know what I did, Ronan?
What did you do?
There is an Xbox Easter sale. It's an annual thing, happens every Easter. And I loved the idea of the game called Skyrim. Certain you know what Skyrim is, Ronan.
Oh, that's that gamer follows Mario Rambo.
Yeah. So it's basically D&D video game, and what I decided to do was I always had my eye on it, but I was always like, 40 quid for an old game, not really that good. Anyways, I was scrolling through the Easter sale, seeing what I could nab, and I saw it, and it was 50% off, and I had a €20 gift card.
Okay.
So now I
So
have
did
Skyrim.
you?
Yeah.
Did you get to play it at all, or?
Yeah, I played a bit. So I've killed the first dragon, and now I'm up to basically the people that know how to shout properly. I'm gonna
The
learn from them.
Greybeards or the Grey
Yeah, the
Mains?
Greybeard. Yeah.
No, wait. Are those the guys
No, yeah, I read
feeding?
first. Yeah, the first one, right? Greybeards.
Yeah, the Greybeards. Yeah. Yeah, I've got Skyrim VR. I never liked Skyrim, but oh my god, it's so good in VR.
I mean, it's an alright game. A bit dated, but pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things. Is like it's got over 100. It's got hundreds of different characters, dozens of factions, tens of cities, and about 5 voice actors.
No, but can you guess what class I'm playing as in Skyrim, Ronan?
I'm going to guess you tried to do sword and magic, but you realized that bow and arrow is the only good way to play the game because it's the best.
Well, I did do sword and magic, but I'm trying to focus mostly on mage. Like, I'm only doing sword because my magicka is so low. And once I have that fully up, I'll probably just focus on magicka. But,
Okay.
I only used the bow when I was fighting the dragon, because all my spells are terrible and they're so close range, and I kept getting eaten.
Yeah.
But, it's really hard being a mage, because, like, your magicka is so low, your basic spells do nothing. Like, I think my spells are like lightning bolts, which is pretty strong actually, but it's like I can only fire 3 with a full bar, and sparks and flames. But I found this vendor, and I was also like, once I killed the dragon, I sold a bunch of his stuff, and I was like rich, and what I did was I bought some new robes that have 0 armor, so I'm really weak, but my destructive magic is really strong now.
Okay.
So I'm basically a glass cannon. But
yeah, no, the main mistake you made there was not picking conjuration, because with conjuration you get weapons that are like one of the highest damage at like level 12. And you can cast them before you go into a fight. So it's like, hi, I have full magicka, so I can use other magic if I need to, but I've got a spectral bow that can one-shot you if I get a headshot, and I have a flame atronach behind me who can sling fireballs over my shoulder.
No, I did. I haven't focused on, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the conjure one, and the conjure one, and the necromancy and destruction.
Necromancy is under conjuration, anyways. So.
Well, yeah, but okay, yeah. So what the spells I have are the flame one, because I remember getting the storm version of that one, and I had a scroll of that. I was like, damn, that's badass. I've got to get that. So
I don't think you can get that as a spell. I'm not sure. I haven't played a lot of Skyrim.
It was a cool scroll. But so basically, I got a raising zombie one, but I don't know how to use because I keep firing it on the ground. It's just not working.
You've to fire it at an actual dead body.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
To raise a dead body, the first ingredient you need is a dead body.
Okay, I'll try that next time, okay, Ronan? I just thought you shot at the ground and a zombie would, like, animate, like, crawling out the
Just
floor.
a skeleton comes out of the ground, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then I got the flame anarch or whatever, but my magic has too low to summon it.
Yeah, that's the worst part. I'm like, alright, got this spell, and I don't have enough magic to cast it.
And I also got a lightning bolt, which is pretty G. So yeah, I think that's us wrapping up, Ronan.
Yeah. You can find again, in case you didn't hear me at the start, you can find the link to the quiz we did in the description, as well as our intro made by the beautiful Kevin McLeod, who you can find all the stuff on Compotech.com.
You did pay for that, right?
No, it's free. It's royalty free. You just have to credit him, and you can use it. As well as an invite to our Discord server if you'd like to join it.
Pretty cool.
So,
and I'll try and get up this thing on Spotify as soon as possible, but because of Corona, Spotify team is pretty slow.
So if you'd like to have an update on when the Min Mistakes gets to Spotify for realsies this time, and any other updates we might have, like when an episode goes up, you can join the Discord server.
Ronan, question, do you have an iPhone?
No, I do not.
Okay.